talking, okay?
In German? Or?
Yes. Alrighty, welcome. My name is Colonel Peebles. This is PrescottJROTC. We have an exchange student here from Germany who's going to be talking about some of the normal teenage things in German and trying to introduce parts of our country to our cadets here in Prescott. Everybody welcome. Your last name's Kaiser?
Kaiser.
Kaiser?
Kaiser.
Tony Kaiser. Everybody give a round of applause.
In German, right? Everything? Okay, hallo, mein Name ist Antonia Kaiser und ich komme aus Deutschland und ihr werdet mich jetzt nicht verstehen, aber was auch immer, ne? Naja, ich bin 16 Jahre alt und ich komme aus Berlin und ja, ich mache hier ein Austauschjahr in Prescott, Arizona. Und wie ich an meine Organisation bekommen ist meine Schwester, die war in Florida gewesen und ich wollte auch schon immer ein Austauschjahr machen. Deswegen habe ich dann auch eins gemacht und dann habe ich mich beworben bei meiner Organisation. Ich musste einen Test machen und dann wurde ich angenommen und der Test, der war richtig schwer gewesen, der war über Globalisierung und ja, auf jeden Fall in Deutschland gehe ich zur Schule, wie ihr auch. Und die Schule geht da von der 1. bis zur 6. Klasse und dann von der 6. Klasse geht man auf eine neue Schule. Und von der 7. Klasse bis zur 12. Klasse. Und dann macht man sein Abitur. Und wenn man sein Abitur gemacht hat, geht man zu einer Universität oder zu einem College. Ja, meine Schwester, ja, meine Familie, ich habe eine Mama, einen Papa. Und ich habe eine Schwester, die ist 18 Jahre alt. Und einen Bruder, der ist 12. Und ja, der möchte auch nach Frankreich. Ja, später, wenn er dann älter ist.
All right, does everybody understand what she's saying?
I understand. Dad.
I heard mom, dad, Prescott, Arizona.
All right, why don't you do some of that in English, and then we'll let's see. What was the name of your? I was trying to find out the history. We put your name of your
The name of what?
What was the name of your town?
Oh, should I spell it? You can just do you want to have the town of Berlin?
Okay, I got it. All right, so go ahead and talk to them about how you got here.
Okay, so in English, my name is Antonia Kaiser, and I'm from Germany, Berlin. Berlin is the capital. Berlin has around 3.8 inhabitants, 3.8 million inhabitants. And so it's like the capital, so it's a big city. And yeah, so I'm 16 years old, and I attended in Germany the 10th grade of, it's a different between it was kind of like a private school, and then it was a public school. It was both. So yeah, and after the 10th grade, you can do an exchange year if you have the qualifications for that, and you have to. Okay, so how it came to that? My sister, she did an exchange year in Florida 2 years ago, and I always wanted to do an exchange year because I wanted to live the American dream. You know, when you're in Europe, we think that living the American dream is pretty cool, like high school. You know, like High School Musical, the movie.
Where in Florida was she?
She was in the near of Orlando. She was in Mineola. It's just
near Disney World.
Yeah, her dad worked there.
So you thought you were going to Disney World and you ended up in Arizona.
Oh no, I didn't think I was going to Disneyland, but I thought that high schools are High School Musical, you know? Or Mean Girls, you know, these movies.
This is not like High School Musical.
No, nobody's dancing in the house.
No one's dancing?
No.
You guys don't dance?
There is a lot of singing though. We sing every day. So you're right on that.
Okay, and so yeah, then I came here and people...
Okay, hold on. Let me show them, let's go through some geography here.
Okay.
On the overhead. Okay, so guys, big picture, America, and then Berlin is around the world here. Okay, Europe,
that's Germany.
Europe, Germany, and actually, please be quiet. So Germany, the thing that you guys need to realize is that latitude-wise, which we learned about in Science of Flight, Arizona is on the same latitude as Cairo, Egypt. Okay, like Cairo, Egypt, very far south. And so when we're talking Germany, Germany is much, much farther north than where we are, and the weather is very, very different, okay? So if we are on the same latitude as down here in Cairo, Egypt, Germany is very far north, like we're talking up in Canada, okay, above Maine. Above Maine is where the normal weather pattern is up there. So it's a lot different weather there. So in Germany, you can see these pins that we have is where Berlin is, and you say what? It's 3.5 million people there.
Yeah, it's 3.8, so it's almost
that's
4
like
now.
New York City. Their New York City is Berlin, okay? And then you actually said you live down here in the suburbs of Berlin, right?
Yeah, so here you have the capital, it's like huge and stuff like that, and here you have like, this is still Berlin. It's like Brandenburg and Berlin. So here's Berlin, and then outside you have Potsdam, which is, yeah, outside of Berlin. And so yeah, I live in Berlin and Brandenburg, so like geography, like they don't say if it's Berlin or Brandenburg, but it's Berlin. I see it as Berlin. And it's 30 minutes to like the center of Berlin.
Driving or public transportation?
Train.
Train.
So yeah, you have here, just like if you go straight here or something like that, I can't remember.
So
It's like somewhere in the near here's the trains. It's like right here, I guess.
Europe is small relative to America. I mean, their countries are as big as our counties or states, and so therefore everything has a lot of public transportation.
It's everywhere.
I
Yeah.
met Tony in the fall, actually, when she was a student council. She came and actually talked like this to my Boy Scout. And she was saying how unusual it is that you may live out in Baghdad or somewhere else and you can't get on a train and just come downtown to Prescott. I mean, it's very unusual for her because trains are everywhere in Europe. And so here's her town, and you say this was actually your school, right?
Yeah, this here is my school. I live right down here, so I walk for like 7-8 minutes to my school. Here you see the school. Here it's kind of like green, and here you can do like your bicycles here, and the cars are just like here because like not a lot of people are driving, like the seniors are because they're like 18 because driving is 18 in Germany. And here's the gym, and behind that
How many
there's
people are in your school?
It's around 800.
And is it 4 ages, 4 grades like here?
It's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So it's much smaller in their school, but there's probably more of them. Cody's got a question.
you said it's kind of like all Berlin, but it's where you live. Is it kind of like Phoenix? Would you say with like?
It's not like Phoenix and Prescott, because you have to imagine that like Germany's really small. Like it's not really small, but America's huge. Like
Yeah.
like it's like crazy the distances
When
and
I think
stuff.
of like Phoenix, there's like there's like Chandler and like it's all Phoenix, but it's Chandler and Scottsdale and.
That's what you have in Berlin in the capital. You have that too. Berlin's like it has many parts. You know, it has like Berlin like in the middle, and then you have like I don't know like different names of like these parts.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and then Rangsdorf where I live, it's just kind of like 30 minutes out of Berlin, but it's still Berlin. It's just like kind of like the green, you know.
Yeah.
You know how capitals are. So my mom wanted me to go in a green place to school. So yeah.
What do you think of the desert?
Desert. Like first when I came here, I couldn't breathe, like not really.
You've
And
never been to a desert until you came here before, right?
no. I've been to a lot of places, but I've not been to America before I came here. I've been to like India, so like Asia and everywhere in Europe. And so yeah, but not America. So I came here and first what I thought because I flew from Denver to Prescott Airport in a like mini airplane. And it was awful because it always like went down and up like all the time, and I thought I'm dying, but yeah. No, and like so we flew over that. It's like, and then I like could see how like big America is, because like all these landscapes you have, like we don't even have these mountains. We have that in the south, like the Alps. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
Yes. And
The Alps are green.
the Alps are white. They're snow. You know.
But I mean, they have
It's not
vegetation.
Yes,
We
yeah.
have mesas and valleys and.
Yeah, it's not like Germany is not at all like this here. It's kind of like the opposite, because here you have like
Like all flat.
Yeah, Germany is 5. So when I came here, like, I couldn't hear either for like months, you know. I always had to be like, what?
When I moved from South Dakota to here, and it was like the same. So.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's really dry too.
So
Like,
your first impression here was the geography and how different it was.
yeah, it's huge. It's just like, you know, you're so little and then,
Well, it's different.
So big.
It's different.
Yeah.
England is the size of Michigan, guys. And Texas is much, much larger than Germany.
oh yeah. Okay.
Have you always spoke English, or did you learn it like through school or family?
I learned it here, and in Germany it's required to take English in school, but you can forget, like,
Okay, hold it. Say it again. In Germany, it's required to take English?
yes, in every school you start first grade.
Everybody. So when we sit
There's
here and I
no-
have my cadets whining, I don't want to take Spanish.
We have to take 3 languages, though, like 4.
Explain to them.
languages do you speak?
I speak French, and it's not perfect though, but I could like go there and communicate. And yeah, I can say, je m'appelle Antonia et j'ai 16 ans et j'habite à Prescott, Arizona. Et il faut que je te raconte quelque chose. Et oui, yeah, and so yeah, and then I can speak a bit Hindi because I did an exchange in India for 1 month. At an Indian boys' high school.
What?
Yes.
Explain to them about India.
India, okay, that's like so much more different than America again. It's kind of like different worlds. So, okay, I was in my school, I remember when my teacher came in and she was like, who wants to go to India? I was like, me. So, like some girls and some boys, we raised our hands and we got a scholarship, everybody, to go to India, to an Indian high school. It's an exchange, so the Indian students, they would come to Germany and we would go to India. But we would go to India first and then they would come to Germany or Berlin, like Berlin, where we live, and they would live with us and the families. So we went to India and I went there for a month and we landed in New Delhi, which is the capital of India. And that was like the worst shock I've ever had in my life because we landed and when you go out, it's like the heat, because they're living like more than like 1.8 billion people in there right now. Like crowds over Indian people. And most, like on the streets, they're like everywhere, like everybody's like guys, like there are no women on the street because it's so dangerous. And we had to cover like everything. Like we were not like allowed to show our shoulders and our pants had to go until like here.
Did you dye your hair black?
Oh, my mom wanted me to, not black but brown, but I
people
didn't.
do
I
that.
stayed blonde
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
because I didn't want to lose my hair color.
Okay, but I'm just saying a lot of times that decreases the stress.
Yeah, it's yeah. Right when you came out, they came like because it's like so many crowds. Like when you can imagine like just crowds of like people. Like you can't even imagine. Then like the cars, they're like I don't know the word, but they're like dude all the time, like all the freaking time. And so yeah, and then
Say some words in Hindi.
Tumhara naam kya hai? Mera naam Antonia. Means what's her name? My name is Antonia.
What other languages are you required to learn in Germany?
French you're required to learn, and English and German. And German is really hard in Germany because it's just really hard. Even I really desperate about German.
What other kind of shocks and changes was coming here to Prescott? What was big surprises?
Cowboys, like
Cowboys are awesome.
yeah, I don't know. It's just,
You don't have cowboys in Germany.
no. There's some who are dressing up for like, like fashion. Like we have carnival, like huge in like Cologne. They're dressing up like some for cowboys, but like I don't know. I never saw a cowboy. Like how they say howdy. I was like, what the? Yeah.
What about the food?
I love the food. I like gained so much weight in America. Oh my god. No, actually.
I'm American.
Yes. So before I came here, I ate like, I don't know, 3 burgers in my life. And now I ate like 500. It's like, oh my gosh, when you go to Red Robin's or wherever, oh, you see that. Oh my gosh. I hate tacos. Like, like Mexican food, don't judge me, but it is.
Jack
Oh.
in the Box.
Okay, I went so much to Taco Bell at the beginning of the year. Now I can't see it anymore. Like even when I see like the shop, you know, like I get nauseous because I remember how much I ate from that. And yeah, what else? Like yeah, the food is nice, but it's like everything is like sugar because I only eat salad in Germany. I never eat burgers, or I go to McDonald's like 2 times a year, and McDonald's has like a lot of salads, and here not, you know, like burgers and stuff. And yeah, so Germany, yeah, and we like cook fresh, you know, like every day. Like my mom, she cooks, and it's like just like tradition, like our culture that you like cook for like lunch every day.
Tell them where your family's from. Are they from Berlin area?
Okay, so you know that. Wait, you have a question?
You can go first.
No, you go first.
The environment, like, or the laws and stuff, are they with the difference, like freedom, like,
Oh, we have.
not like freedom, but like is it easier to live or like harder, like difficult, like that?
Oh, it's easier to live in Germany. Yes, definitely. We have, I don't want to be mean, but I think we have so much more freedom there. You know, they're always like free land, American
You
stuff.
can say anything you want. Nobody will hold anything about anybody. We just ideas and talk
Okay.
about it.
Okay, yeah, well, we have our laws and we're kind of like really different to you guys because we
One of
don't,
the biggest little changes.
alcohol is 14.
Oh,
So, yeah.
So you're 16.
So I grew up-
You
I
couldn't
grew
come
up-
here and drink like you did before.
Yeah, I knew that it's gonna happen, but I was like, oh well, you know, but I don't know. I grew up with it because like culture to like drink a beer with a dad or, you know, like just hanging around, going to clubs and drink cocktails. That's what I do in my free time. That's not happening here.
You have so much spare time. What do you do
We have what?
when you have spare time?
Oh, well, okay, so we have a lot of like vacation too. Like you guys have, like we have Easter vacation for 2 weeks right now. And then we have spring vacation, we have winter vacation, we have Christmas vacation, we have a lot. Summer vacation.
Christmas, 2 different ones?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we have 2 weeks of Christmas, starts at like, I don't know, 15th of December. And then in January we have like from the 25th or something, like 2.5 weeks to go like skiing and stuff. Yeah, it's so much fun. Yeah.
How long is your summer?
Summer is, okay, 6.5 weeks. So it's not like yours, like 2.5 months. So yeah.
So where do you like it better, here or Germany?
I like it both. It's different. So yes, I just, you know, like when you're away from your country, you like miss your family a lot and stuff. And I do. Oh, I was around Christmas, and I had some issues with my host family. You know, when I live with a host family here, and when I came here, my first host family, they were 2 guys, so that was pretty awkward. Yes. So yeah, and then I changed around. I think it was January when I changed my host families because like didn't work out at all anymore. And then I came to a new host family, which is Mrs. Vahakas now. I don't know if anybody knows her. Yeah. Yeah, she works at the Career Center here in Prescott High School, and yeah, that's perfect to live there. Really happy there, and yes.
Do you plan on visiting any other states, like in the future?
Yes, yeah, I plan on. Okay, so my college I want to go to like university in Berlin. They have like a partner university in New York, so I plan on going there. And
So you're gonna go to. Hey, what's the name of the university in Berlin?
oh, it's a Berliner Technische Kunsthochschule.
It's a technical.
It's a what?
Technical school.
It's kind of like media communication based on like more media communication.
And then you go
and
to exchange. You go to New York City.
yeah, you go to New York City for I think it's like 4 months or something like that. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Because when I came to America, I really wanted to go to Maryland or New York City because it's like so green there. It's just like used to it from like Berlin because Berlin is really green. Yeah, then I came to desert. Yeah.
What's the like wildlife difference?
Wildlife? Okay, you have like a lot of spiders and snakes here. Like even I had like, you know, like these huge spiders. I had one in my bed and I died. Like, you know, I died like physically.
Like, I
Yeah.
Like, do you guys have like javelina? And
No, like they're not like just like animals running on the
Europe,
street.
guys, has been populated for 2,000 years.
Wild boar.
And there are no wildlife like you know it. There are no deer running around. There's
Oh
no
yeah, you know, when you have like a forest, they could like run a thing out of the street, you know.
I'm just saying, it's a different world. I mean, this is the Wild
Yeah.
West. This is wide open. How about this? Guns. Does your family own guns?
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Don't want to kill ourselves. No.
Okay, so again, the different, so you can't take a gun out in the forest and shoot a deer like we do here.
No.
No, I'm saying.
You just buy your food
That's
in a
bizarre
shop.
to her, and that's a big, by the way, they're quite popular. You can't be shooting guns when next door neighbor's right there, you know, I mean, it's just a different world. I mean, you gotta realize it. And they've been there for 2,000 years. Not to say that they're better or worse, but oh, by the way, they've been there 2,000 years. We've been here 200 years.
Yeah, we're like really strict about guns. We're like not like we don't have speed limit, and we don't really have alcohol
Explain to them
or
about the speed limit.
we have the Autobahn,
Yeah, explain to them about that.
and it's just like no speed limit. You know, our cars are like really fast because we have like one of the best cars, like you know, to just come from Germany.
Explain to them what you know that is. They don't know that.
Like the cars,
Yeah.
like BMW, Mercedes.
Explain to them what BMW stands for.
I have no idea.
Bavarian Motor Works. Bavaria is a very famous part of Germany, southern Germany, München. And so BMW originated in Germany, and they, again, there's no speed limit on these Autobahns. You go 100 miles an hour, no big deal.
Oh, we go 200 miles. Like,
Not
okay.
200 miles.
200, yes,
Kilometers.
220 miles. I counted
Kilometers.
it. No, 280 kilometers. And if you would do that here, you would go to jail.
Yeah, you go to jail. Yes, you would go to jail. Explain to them then about the philosophy of politics. Politics. What different types of government parties there are?
Okay, so we have our former chancellor. I don't know if you guys know her, but her name in German is Angela Merkel. In English, it's Angela Merkel. I don't know if anybody here knows her. But, so yeah, that's our former chancellor, and she decides everything and stuff like that. So she's at the highest position in Germany. And then we have how do you say that? A German president. It's not like Obama, like a big president, but he's under her. So like the former chancellor is like the highest we have. And
Here's a picture of her. She's still in charge, right?
oh yeah, she's good and nice.
Was she the first female in charge of Germany?
Guess so. Actually, yes.
I can't remember. I don't know.
I think she's.
And right now, economy-wise, Germany's doing great.
Oh, we're doing really good. Like,
I mean, you
really
hear
good.
stories about Italy
Yes.
and Greece having bad decade. Well, Germany is really.
Yeah, they want us to help.
Yeah,
but
everybody comes to Germany for help. But Germany's doing fantastic. Why do you think that Germany's doing well economically? Bless you.
Thank you.
Why?
because maybe we have quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity, okay, sounds good. How about immigration? Do we, if I am from Ireland, I want to immigrate to Germany, does Germany allow that?
Yes, they do. Ireland, but they okay. So we have a lot of Turkish people. You know, like you guys have Mexicans.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody's got different immigrants from different parts. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, but so we have like a lot of Turkish people. The thing is, it's not a big deal if they come to Berlin or to Germany, you know, if they move there. The first thing is they're illegal and they don't have a citizenship or anything like that. So second is they could get one if they could just like learn German and be successful.
Is it required
But-
to know German?
Of course it is, but the people don't, you know, like they don't
So
care.
German is an official language in Germany.
Yeah, you speak German in Germany.
America does not have an official language, right? There's no official language.
You have English.
But it's
American
not official.
English?
You don't have to know English to be an American citizen.
What?
Yeah.
Really? Didn't know that?
You do not have to be an American citizen to be in the American military, actually.
Oh wow! To get your German citizenship, you have to you have to know German. Yeah.
Ask questions, guys.
Is the school curriculum different here than Germany?
It's what?
The curriculum, like what you learn in the different grades?
Oh yes, like I'm an AP Bio, and the stuff we have there I had in like 7th grade, 8th grade, like a long time ago. So yeah, it's like a lot harder. Germany, yeah.
What was your favorite thing to do in Germany?
Clubbing. No, it's just like, you guys, I don't know, you guys don't have that, but when you go out with like friends, like in the night when it starts, the night starts at like 11, like midnight, something like that. And then you like go down to the Capitol and stuff like that. You just like have fun and dance and you have music, It's just like here would not have happened because you have
Well,
cops.
here, again, we don't have the population. If you live in New York City, that's what
It's
happens.
all 21 though,
You're
like we
not
have
living in-
16.
if you go to New York City, that's what happens. We don't live in New York City. We live in the Wild West, and it's population less dense. Explain about East Germany, West Germany.
Yeah, you guys probably know that Germany was separated in East and West Germany, right?
Okay, World War II, guys. The end of World War II, Germany was split.
Yes.
As a
Yes.
result of the end
With
of
a wall.
Yeah, and actually Berlin. Here, I'm gonna pull this up and show it to you.
Yeah, and you were allowed to go from the from the west to the east, but not from the east to the west.
Okay, here in the big picture, this is Germany, and again, West Germany. Okay, over here on the west side was controlled mainly by European countries. Okay, but Berlin was inside of East Germany, which is controlled by Russia.
Not the whole, though. Like there's
Yeah.
West Berlin
And
and
then
East.
Berlin itself was split up east and west, okay? So it's crazy. Berlin was in East Germany, but then Berlin was split up east and west, interior to East Germany. When I was a little older, when I was 20 years old, I took a train from Antwerp all the way to Berlin, and I went through West Germany, which is great, but then you hit the communist side, the Soviet side, and they had guns and
They shot
scary men on the train, and you could only ride with your drapes, your curtains down, and at night, and you ended up inside of Berlin, which was a free area. And so now, though, after the Cold War is over, and the Soviet Union, the USSR, broke up into all the different stands and all, now Berlin is part of, all of Germany was reunified. You're too young to know about the reunification, right?
Oh, I learned about it in Germany, but
Okay,
at the time.
and what happened, guys, was East Germany was much more poorer than West Germany. West Germany was Europe, East Germany was Soviet Union, and so that caused a lot of problems in that East Germany was very, very poor, very humble.
Okay, so West Germany was wealthy.
Wealthy.
That's where my parents both came from, and they had. You can still see it today. Thing is that when you go to West Germany, everything looks the same, like the houses and stuff. They look really wealthy, but they just look the same. And if you go to Berlin, East Berlin, you have like history, and you see something, and they're like different things. It's all built up and like modern now, and stuff. But it was like, yeah, West Germany was really, really wealthy, and then East Germany was just like dead.
That's right, but it's all unified now, and it's coming up.
Yeah.
It's coming up, right?
Oh yeah,
Right. All right, guys, ask questions. We got about
So
5
basically
minutes.
like comparing Phoenix to Prescott.
No, it was like Phoenix to South Korea. North Korea.
Yeah.
So like in German, is there like entitlements and stuff?
Is there what?
Entitlements, like
What's
the
that?
United States government gives people free money just because they're like hurt or something.
Oh, okay. So the
How
thing
much
is
do you pay to go to your college?
free.
What?
Yeah.
How much do
It's
you
free.
pay for, your dad has a heart attack and has to have a heart operation, how much does he pay?
We have our insurance, and they pay. We pay monthly our insurance. It's of course that the insurance gets higher, if you have like something going on and stuff. Like the insurance monthly gets higher, but our insurance system is so much like the health gets so much.
Again, Europe in general, how much are your taxes? You have any idea?
Oh, they're high. They're high because that's kind of like the way we pay for colleges, but it's still like I don't know. I still
Like
think that.
60%, I'm pretty sure. I should look that up.
No, it's
What
like-
about, how much does gas cost? How much does a gallon of gas cost?
Oh, gas is really expensive. Okay, so you have a gallon, which is kind of like 3.5 liters, something like that. Yeah. And then you have so we have a liter, like we go to the gas station, it's gonna be in liters. So per liter, it's around $3. Your gallon is $3. So if you wanna have a gallon here, you pay $3. If you wanna have a gallon in Germany, you pay $9.
9?
Oh yeah, $9 to $12 a gallon is standard.
So do you have to pay to take a train?
Yes, you do. You buy a ticket on you go to the train station and there's gonna be a machine and you go there and you put in what you wanna have. You have ABC in Berlin because Berlin's from the train, it's the middle is A, then it's B outside, and then outside it's C. So you buy where you wanna go. If you wanna do ABC, it's $4, $4.50, something like that. And it's for 2 hours then. If you want to have a daily ticket, it's $8, $10, but it's still cheaper than gas. And we have trains everywhere. Seriously, you can take it everywhere you want in Germany. Yeah, there's no place you can't take a train to.
You can go from one end to the other.
Yeah, I did that. It's cool.
And every little town, certainly a town as big as Chino Valley or here, would have a train station. Everybody.
Yeah.
Of course, they're very small.
That's how people come to school too.
Yeah.
So
not every. Does everybody own cars?
well, my family owns 3 cars
Because they're affluent.
because
They make a lot of money.
because.
But every family doesn't have to have a car if you have public transportation.
Yeah, when you live in the city, Berlin, in the city, you can you don't have to have a car because you have all these trains. You have them outside too and stuff. But if you want to just go to the grocery store, you just take a car or you walk. We walk a lot. We walk or we ride bicycles a lot. A lot. I didn't do it for 9 months now here, so I'm kind of I don't know if I can still do it. But yeah, we do a lot of sport when we go where we want to go.
In America, I know there's drug problems here. Are there as many in Germany?
They're not. On my school, we have it's no. I just, no.
Why do you think that is?
I've not, seriously, we have, do you guys see alcohol as a drug?
No.
Okay. Because, we have that too. We have this one party in Germany, and, from, the government, not a party, a party. And, they want to legalize drugs and all that kind of bad stuff. But they're never going to. They're really, their name is the Pirates, so they're kind of really weird.
Is marijuana legal in Germany?
No.
And it's legal here in America, in parts of America.
Oh yeah, Colorado, Washington, right?
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I just called up the average tax rate is 45% in Germany. The maximum is 67%.
You have to pay more if you have more money, though. So, yeah.
What's your favorite sport in Germany and here?
Soccer.
That's the only sport.
Football.
That's soccer, football, right? Football, yeah. Soccer is such a big deal. Football, we call it football. But it's such a big deal because you have the World Cup. Germany's always winning, so. Yeah, we have in Berlin, we have the fan mile. So, here's the Brandenburger Gate, which is huge. Do you want to show them a picture? It's really pretty.
I'll look that up for you. Yeah,
Okay, so here you have you can look it up, the fan mile too from the World Cup. It shows a really good picture. And they're over 200,000 people on the streets, all partying with German flags and all that stuff.
This is the center of
Okay,
Berlin.
yeah, here it is when it starts. And then you can type in fan mile, World Cup, and then it comes up. And then, okay, it's FAN. And then MEI.
And mile?
No.
That's not it.
No, that's fan mail. No, it's okay. So it's fan, and then MEILE.
MEI.
Meile. Yeah. E. E.
It's called German.
No, it's an E, and then put a Berlin behind that, and then World Cup, and then it should come up. Berlin without an E. Oh, there it is. So you have here the Brandenburger Gate. You see that right here. And, these huge, screens, and we're partying a lot, because, it's such a big deal, when somebody's making a goal.
You realize they don't call the soccer doesn't exist. The term soccer doesn't exist in Europe.
No, it's called football
So they
in
don't-
every part.
When you say soccer, they know you're an uneducated American that doesn't know football.
Well, they won't know what it. Actually, educated Germans, they should know what soccer is. But maybe there's some who are not. But it's like I learned British English in my school in Germany, not American. So when I came here, I had some really embarrassing things, like I can't tell.
Yeah, y'all, let's don't do that. All right, now one last question.
What's your favorite thing?
Here.
Favorite thing?
McDonald's.
It's Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret and food and all the big cities like Phoenix, like the skyscrapers. Okay, what? American football.
You ever watched the game?
I did. I watched the Super Bowl. I don't understand it though.
That was a bad thing.
What about the
It was-
commercials? Did you like the commercials?
I watched them and yes, I think I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap it up here. Everybody give her a round of applause.